I start it loud and then I go a little softer. Hi guys, welcome to Not Even Close podcast with Kylie Levine
and Rhiannon Springer.
So today we're going to start off with a little funny video to put a pep in your step today, guys. I sent this to Rhiannon like a week ago and thought it was the funniest thing I've heard in a while.
I just saw it today, so.
Oh wait, first let me. Okay. Is that gonna work? Okay.
I beg your pardon.
I don't know.
Get some Roy's sister Cherie sauce.
Okay, play it again.
Okay.
I beg your pardon.
1 second, guys.
Who's...
Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay.
Mama asked me to get some Roy's sister Cherie sauce.
Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Oh.
Who's Sister Cherie? Roy's Sister Cherie? What on God's green earth is Roy's Sister Cherie sauce?
Roy's
Okay, so
sister Cherie.
This is hard to say. I don't even know if I say it right, but it's the Worcestershire sauce.
No.
Worcestershire. I don't say Worcestershire.
Shire.
Okay, well, we say two different things, but it's definitely
Shire.
not Sister Cherie
Roy's
is not.
Sister Cherie. That is the best
Worcestershire.
way I've heard it pronounced wrong so far.
However you say it is hilarious, but that video was just extra funny.
It's just the best way I've heard it mispronounced. Okay, did you watch New Girl?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, Schmidt mispronounces every word and it's like so freaking funny.
Worcestershire.
Like in just the funniest way. But I also want, before we start and dive in, I want to show a prototype of our merch.
Explain what it is too.
It's a tumbler.
Well, some people just listen.
It's a tumbler.
Kylie tends to neglect those of you that listen and don't watch.
It's a tumbler. It's really cool. It has our logo really big.
Awesome.
And it's really pretty. And I made it at Purdue and it was so fun. And we might release actual merch. Yeah, we might release merch soon. Some of you guys have prototypes out there. 4 people do, which is cool. So if you see them in shirts, go punch them in the face. I give you permission.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just kidding. I gave it to my dad, and he was like, "I'm not wearing this." I'm like, "I don't expect you to wear it out in public anywhere."
Well, we did make funny shirts and mugs.
So on the back of the shirts, I put a funny quote from like our thing. So
we should post them on our story.
Yeah, maybe I'll have them take a picture in it. That'd be cute.
We'll post them, and then if you guys
want
AJ,
things like
Melissa,
Ben, and Brett, all send me a picture of you wearing your shirts. Please and thank you.
And if anyone wants something like that, we can make that happen.
If you guys, I'm gonna try another version this week also. So we might actually release good merch soon. It could be fun. Yeah. So we're just in the testing stages of it first, though. So
today's topic of things we don't understand is gonna be bridges and roads. I can start.
I have to mix this. I don't want it to be loud though.
So I'm gonna be talking about roads and Kylie's gonna be talking about bridges.
It's not mixed enough.
And she's struggling with her matcha latte.
Okay, that's better. Sorry.
Gross.
Go ahead.
Anyways. So my thing before I did some research was like the creation of all roads in general doesn't make sense. Like I obviously started somewhere and we're here today with like kind of nice roads, not really because there's potholes everywhere and whatnot, but like, okay, the roads, how they started in general, how, why, who, where road names come from, like that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Speed limits, like how, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll dive in.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'm going to start with these road facts I found from, it's called trafficschoolonline.com. So give them some credit. But these facts are like kind of interesting. So fact number 1 is the blue
The blue what?
The blue reflectors are fire hydrant warnings. So like when you're trying to find a parking spot and you think you see one, but there's like a fire hydrant there. There's usually reflectors on the road that change to blue to let you know that the fire hydrants are there, but I have never known that before.
I've also never seen one.
Have you seen it? It's useful for firefighters to obviously like know where those are. Yeah. I have not seen them, but I think like maybe it's like a nighttime thing because like
maybe we'll go later because there's a fire hydrant right over there. We'll go check it out later. I'll go take a picture later, guys, and I'll insert
But I
it
thought
right
that
here.
was interesting. Like,
it is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Fact number 2 is drivers aren't paying for the roads, and it says not by a mile. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, it says we tend to think of fuel taxes as our way of contributing to road upkeep. However, drivers in the U.S. barely leave the tip. The taxes on gas would have to be raised from 20 cents to 70 cents a gallon.
Okay, wait a second. That's not true. Okay, it's true that gas prices don't go into it, but we pay through, what are those called? There's taxes to drive on certain highways.
The tolls?
The tolls.
Well, this is just like
paying for roads.
This is just saying that we'd have to pay more. Like, yeah, it's not.
It comes out of our taxes and stuff.
It's not saying at all. But,
yeah. Gas prices are already too high, but that's because we're running out of gas. So, and I want a Tesla. Elon Musk, please send us 2 Teslas.
Fact number 3. The position of the sign tells you where the exit is. And it says, say you're driving down a 4-lane highway and you know your exit is coming up. You have your eyes peeled and you're checking your mirrors to be sure. You can slip over to the left or right lane once you see it. Though you can relax, simply look at the position of the exit number on the highway information sign. If the exit number is aligned with the right, the exit will be on the right. If the exit number is aligned with the left, then it will be on the left.
If you don't know that, you're stupid. You didn't know that?
No.
Have you ever driven before? What do
Maybe
you mean?
I did. It's not something I think about,
on different corners. Why would
when
it
says like that the exit's coming up and it's over there, yeah, that makes sense. And I guess I do know that.
It's on every, but like
when it says like the exit's like coming up, I don't know, like it's not something you always think about.
Oh, I just get off of exits a lot.
What, you have to get off at exit?
It's on it's just on the corner. Is this driver's ed class?
Fact number 4 is you could drive around the world if America straightened its roads. And
that
it says,
would be cool.
Yeah, the U.S. has paved enough roads to circle the earth 150 times.
I so agree with that. Lafayette's roads are so crooked and weird that if we straighten them, it would just not only make more sense, but probably like people would get places so much faster if they were just goddamn straight. I'll be back. That's not it.
Ew.
ASMR.
Fact number 5 is stop signs have 8 sides because it's a cheap option.
I've never understood that. How is more sides cheaper?
I don't know. Stop signs are a common sight in the U.S., and one thing that makes them stand out is their octagonal shape. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Octagonal?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I used to say octagonal.
Whoa. Okay.
That's not right. Not correct.
Yeah, the reason the government picked the octagon was that it immediately was different from squares and rectangles used for other signs, and that, yeah, it's one of the cheapest shapes to make, apparently.
How is 8, like, that's just so much harder to make an octagon than a square. That takes precision.
I don't understand that. Yeah.
I don't think
making
cheaper.
It is more expensive.
I don't understand how that's cheaper. No, doesn't make sense.
It's not like it's less material.
It's more, if anything.
And then the last fact is that our traffic lights were adapted from the railroads.
That's one thing that we could talk about. In Lafayette, there are some railroads. Some railroads have zero, like, warning. There's no
bars, there's no stop. It's just, I really hope they're not in use.
Yeah.
But some
know, though.
But some say yield to railroad crossing.
And it's not like a big sign. It's a tiny little sign in the corner. And then, like, there was one time I was driving and, like, Caesar was in the car and he was like, we're driving. He's like, oh my God, we're on a railroad right now. And I'm like, we're on a railroad? Like, I didn't know because there's nothing warning you there. I think that should be fixed immediately.
Yeah. That's definitely
if an accident hasn't happened there. Exactly. There's no way that's legal.
That's why I hope they're just not functioning railroad tracks.
But, like, I really hope so. No one would know in the middle of Lafayette. You know what I mean? Like, the governor wouldn't know or anything.
They would know if the railroad tracks are being in use.
No, yeah, but I'm saying, like, they would know, like, no one would, if someone was breaking the law on, like, one random railroad track, I highly doubt they'd really care that much. You think they would? I don't think they would.
If someone used a railroad track that is not supposed to be in use and there's no warning, I think you'd get in a lot of trouble.
I don't think so.
You're risking a lot of
Could
people's
we just
lives.
jump on a random train track if we just had a train? That's a good point.
100% not.
That's a good point. We should try that.
Okay, I'm moving on.
That's the cheapest way to travel.
Who created the first modern roads? Apparently, Thomas Telford and John Loudon McAdam.
Do you remember that movie where they all made the roads?
What movie?
They were building into a mountain. And then the really strong guy.
Comment if you know what movie Kylie's talking about.
The really strong guy, walked through.
The really strong guy.
And he died.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a song.
Okay,
sorry.
So they designed the foundation of the road in the center for easy water drainage. That makes sense.
That's a good idea.
Smart men.
Yeah.
Anyways. So that's the first modern roads, but the first roads were obviously stone and dirt and not what they are now.
Have you seen cobblestone? Cobblestone roads are cool.
So they were so this happened in 4000 BC and what's known today as Iraq. So that's where the first roads were.
Oh, really?
That's where the first roads happened. Yep.
Ever?
Yep.
That's cool.
And then as far as road names go, because they make no sense whatsoever. It has to do with the city and district councils. They get to name new roads and streets.
So one thing that has been an issue my whole life, mostly because I'm stupid, but there's a Elmhurst. I live in Elmhurst. There is the exact same address, but in Chicago. It's the exact same address, same street name, same number. There's even a West. Ours is a West Street. It's a West, whatever. I'm not gonna say it because it's our address, but that would be bad. But anyway,
this all shouldn't be in here. Don't give away your address.
I did it. I'm not gonna say it. But there's the same one in Chicago. Yeah. So the amount of times I've either accidentally ordered an Uber or ordered DoorDash to the wrong one.
So I understand the city and members of the city getting to pick the road names. That makes sense to me. The fact that there can be more
There's
than one.
There's multiple. That is stupid.
At least within the same state.
There's no way you can't think of other words. There's so many words. Half of them aren't even real words.
I have a lot more.
Okay.
So real estate developers also hold a lot of power in naming streets. But everything has to be
so cool. I did not know that.
But everything has to be submitted to the city council for them to review and say okay, yeah, that's fine, because people have to agree on it, and if it's something weird or whatever.
That'd be hilarious.
And it has a lot to do, obviously, with what the area is. Yeah. If anyone famous or well known is from there.
What is ours? University whatever. Street or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. A college is gonna have college related.
Every
names.
College has University Street though. I'm convinced.
So, but different states also have different requirements for what street names can and should be named. Mm-hmm. For example, Washington, D.C., streets have to be named after each of the 50 states.
Yep, I was going to say that. I lived there for a year.
Never knew that, but that makes sense.
It goes in the order.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
That makes sense, different states having... But, okay, so... I don't know, there's some weird road names. Yeah. Why?
Have you seen, New York's? New York's makes so much sense. It's a lot of numbers. There's two really big ones with, Broadway and, other big ones, and the rest are, numbers. So, it's meet you on 7th. You're literally, if you're on 1st, you're just walk. You know what I mean? That makes so much sense.
That does make sense.
If I was meet me at Northwestern Avenue, you'd be I don't know where that is. You'd have to look it up. I think that everything should be numbers, or the states one goes also by state. Well, if that makes sense. Sometimes.
I don't know, the numbers make sense, but I feel that would get overwhelming too.
Yeah. But
it's really just straightforward, because the
fact that there's no order now is what bothers me. They're just random.
There's no rhyme or reason.
Exactly. They're just random.
Whatever the city council wants it to be.
That's so dumb. Because New York, you don't even need maps half the time. You could find, if someone's meet me on this and this, you can find it, you know? So I just think that's cooler. I mean, it also is a lot smaller than a lot of areas, so it would be weird to see how spaced it would be, 1 and then 2 would be all over there. But, I do think that's a smarter way to do it. And I think it's strange that we just were
I'm trying to think of, some funny road names that are here. There's, so many now. I can't think.
So many stupid ones. Lutz is stupid. I don't know how they came up with that.
I get, a lot of... I get, a lot of them are named after people that, mean something to, the city, or they're, well-known or famous or something.
Is Lutz famous?
I don't know. But
I don't think so.
just like it's usually not just random. Like it all means
I would love
something.
to name my own street. That would be very cool. What would you name your own street if you could?
Oh man, I don't know.
I would name it Cock. 100%. 1, 2, 3 Cock Avenue.
Okay, well.
How funny would that be? If I like talked to DoorDash drivers, like they would tell all their friends, like, oh, I just delivered something to Cock Avenue. You know what I mean? Like, that would be so funny. You can't even tell me that would not be funny.
Oh, like, I just wasn't expecting you to say that at all.
What were you expecting me to say?
I don't know, not that. I don't know, I'll think of something.
Yeah, you should. I think that's an important thing that you think about. You know what I'll do when we post the cover art for this one? I'll put, make a fake street signs for us. Put it on. Maybe do a swipe to them. I'll do that. That's actually really easy to do.
Like I don't know, like Wrong Way Avenue or something, like something stupid.
Turn Around Avenue. You should do like Dead End Avenue, but like it's not a dead end.
Yeah, Dead End. That's so funny. Or like, oh gosh, I don't know. There could be opportunities are endless.
Yeah, there's so many good names, which is why again I go back to the fact that we have stupid names and why people didn't name them more funny. Like
I guess it has to be like appropriate, obviously one, but like
why though?
I don't know, like the
maybe not swear words, but like
the like states having different requirements. Like I wonder what exactly those requirements.
Oh,
are.
that'd be I feel like we should read that because that'd be hilarious. Like I feel like some of those requirements would be really funny.
Yeah, like you have to have
something like
all these numbers, these names. You have to include these people.
And then DC has the 50 states, but it also does it has a lot of streets that aren't named the 50 states. You know what I mean? Because there's only 50 states. There's not 50 streets in DC. So, like, I think if you're gonna pick a method, stick to the method, you know? Well, same with New York.
Like, what would they do instead?
Like, all the countries or something, or cities. There's, like, millions of cities.
Like, they can't have any numbers. It just has to strictly be, like, states.
Exactly. Like, I just think I hate the randomness. I hate it. I find it weird, and I think it makes our streets look messy. Like, it makes me feel like it's messy to me. Like, Google Maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of other countries, how they name their streets. They might be doing the same thing.
We'll have to look more into that. I didn't look that up. But my last point was speed limit. And honestly, I don't have a lot to say about speed limits. They're dumb.
They're stupid.
They're dumb.
They're stupid.
That's how I feel about. Oh!
How did you even do that?
I didn't mean to activate this voice back there. They're stupid. Okay.
Oh my god, this one's still broken.
Aw. Yeah, we have a broken mic.
The broken mic.
So obviously, like, there's a lot of... I did look it up, like, whatever, for fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of engineering and history behind speed limits, and it's, like, it has to do with, like, how the road looks, how it's structured, what's around the area, like, houses, schools. That makes sense. And then, like, crash history, like, if there's a lot of crashes at this one turn, they're obviously going to have to lower the speed limit. All of that makes sense to me. But speed limits don't make sense in some areas. Like, for example, like back, like, country roads that are, like speed 30. Limit 35. For what? There's not a single car, not a single house, not a single school. There's nothing.
One. What could you be hurting there?
The road's not, like, super small. There's nothing around me except, like, a cornfield. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I have to go 35.
That's crazy.
No. That doesn't make sense. But then it'll be like...
There's no cops to be seen anywhere.
But then it's like also the same... There's like it's a busy neighborhood, and then it's like 25.
Yeah. I get it around school zones, and then that's kind of it, because all I care about is
I get it around school zones, and I do understand neighborhoods, because, like, you have a lot of people walking, kids, and, like, whatever.
People at Purdue don't... They speed down the street. Even when, like, I'll be halfway down this, like, through the street, like, just walking across, and I'll see a car and be like, oh, they see me. I'm already in here. They're still going like 30 miles an hour.
I guess that's one thing. Like, if the speed limit's 25, you have to expect that people are going to be going 30, 35 at least.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So it's like, okay.
I run across the street.
If they set the speed limit on back roads 35, people are going to go 45. Obviously, people are going a lot faster than that. But
so my dad said you can go 7 over the speed limit before you get pulled over. It's like...
You can get pulled over for going 1
Well,
mile
yeah,
over.
I know, but like, the cops
typically
usually will not pull you over till you're over 7.
It just depends on the cop, though.
I say 10. I think 10 is a good number, but that's just me. I don't really, like... I don't speed that much unless it's, like, stupid. You know what I mean? Like, if it's normal...
I just don't
then,
understand
like,
the
I will
signs.
usually find myself going that speed anyway.
I don't understand the signs
I don't
behind,
understand how...
We're going to make a big road that has nothing on it. Speed limit 30.
I don't get how, like, you'll go, like, miles and I won't see a speed limit sign. It's like, I've gone, like a while and been like, I don't even know, like, what it is right now. Like, I don't know what it is.
That's one thing I love about, like, having like the directions on my phone, like on the map, like even if I know where I'm going, which that's not very often.
Oh, that's never.
But even if I do, I like that because it will tell you the speed limit, like in the corner.
Yeah, I know. I could go miles without knowing the speed limit.
Yeah,
I could be like, I think it's probably 30, but like it could be 25, but I could be speeding really bad right now. Yeah. So,
but anyways, that's all I got for roads.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of covered everything I had about roads. My biggest thing is, like, why did they go where they go now? You know what I mean? Like, who decided where they were going to go?
What do you mean?
So, like, okay, some places, like, if it were me and I started the roads and I was roadmaster and they were like, well, how do you want to do it? I would do a strict graph area. You know what I mean? I wouldn't curve the roads. I would do an array of roads. So that it made sense, and that everything, you know what I mean?
But they have to curve.
No, no. Why?
They can't not, because, like, just the way, like, roads, like, they're, I don't know, like, think about the way the earth is in, like, some areas.
Well,
and, like, hills and mountains.
Some of
like,
it, but, like, here, like, so in Elmhurst, I feel like the roads are pretty much arrays almost. Like, they're very, very, you know, there's very few roads that are, like, weird. Here... So many curves roads here are and turns. Weird. There's so many, like, you could turn, like, you could go down 2 roads and you can't, like, go to the next road. Like, okay, down Grant Street, you can't get over to Northwestern easily at all. Like, it's hard.
One thing I hate about roads is the one-ways.
Yeah. Again, why?
Did we talk about this our last podcast?
I don't think so. Did we?
Either Kylie and I have this conversation often because it really bothers us, or we might have already talked about it. So if we did, I'm sorry, but it obviously bothers us a lot.
No, I think we did. Didn't you tell the story of you going down the one-way?
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Anyways, they've already heard. I think
they've already heard that. That was in the Purdue.
This might just be conversations that we have. I don't know,
but I guess we're too annoyed.
There is a lot that doesn't make sense about roads.
Yeah. I think they should be less messy and more practical because not only are they curved, the names make no sense and are random.
I understand, like, the complexity of roads. Like, they're trying to make it better and, like, easier for people to get places. But, like, it honestly just causes more crashes, more confusion, and...
Construction, they try to make roads better, and then that causes so many crashes because of the construction. Like, I find that so funny.
I have sorry. This is about roads.
Yeah.
I was driving in Logansport the other day, and they have a stop sign that comes out of nowhere. You're just driving on the road, a random stop sign that's, like, angled, like traffic's coming this way, and the stop sign's, like, right here. So you're stopping. There's traffic coming. I had no idea why the stop sign was here even. I was like, why? And then, like, I thought I could go, which I did. I could. Yeah. I had never drove over here before, though. Mm-hmm. And this car got really mad at me for going. And they went up in front of me and they stopped the car, put their flashers on, and flipped me off. And I was like,
calm down.
But, like, why is the road like that?
That's weird, yeah. There is, like, one road in Elmhurst that, like, it's like, what are you barking at?
it's like,
shut up. That scared the shit out of me for a second. Goldie. Okay, she's done. So there's a road in... Is this working? No, it's not working, is it? It's not.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but it's me and the megaphone, right?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think we need to go to Bridges.
There's a...
We're gonna have to do a part 2.
There's a road in Elmhurst where it's a hill, and then like roads go over hills. You know what I mean? A bridge. Yeah. And then right after it's a red light, so you can't actually see it because of the. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I almost run that red light every single time because you just you forget about it, and then you get there and you're like, oh my god, and you're literally slamming on your brake because you cannot see it.
There's just a lot of things to see. Some stoplights and stop signs don't make sense, or I don't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Anyway, stop putting that on.
Okay. Now to bridges.
Now to bridges. I feel like did that fit well?
That was quiet. Yeah. There we go.
So I just don't understand. Okay, bridges make sense. They do scare me a lot. I think going over bridges, no matter, even the Golden State Bridge, which is a very goodly built, good built bridge. That's not how you say it.
All the bridges are
they're built.
All bridges are built well,
and they're not gonna fall. But I drive over them, and I am just I'm going to fall in the middle of these. And then also, just the fact that in every monster movie ever, they target the bridges. So whenever I'm going over the bridge, I'm like,
something's about to happen.
If I wouldn't be surprised if a monster came and just karate chopped the bridge right in front of our car. Yeah. Like that. So
that really wasn't the sound I was looking for, but it just happened.
We need to add a punch sound.
Guys, I don't know how many weeks we've been doing this podcast now, but I still...
No, it's been months, actually. It's been a month.
I still have not learned how to work the sound bar.
It was our month anniversary last week.
Aww.
How sweet is that? Was that the right one?
Yeah.
Good job.
It makes me feel magical.
Okay. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay, when I turn this way, I can't see it at all. Do I have no peripheral vision? It scares the crap out of me.
Side eye.
Do it again.
Are you gonna side eye me?
No, press this. I literally can't see that. Should I be able to see that?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Well, Mom, I need to go to the eye doctor. But anyway, so the other thing about bridges
Your
doesn't
mom
make
takes
sense.
you to the eye doctor?
No, I just need to. I don't have an eye doctor.
You're gonna have your mom make an appointment?
Yes, please, Mom. That'd be great. No, I literally don't have one, so I need. So loud. Oh my god.
Jump scare.
That was so loud.
That was the alert. The eye doctor.
I just don't have an eye doctor. I just need a new one.
Okay. Sorry. Bridges.
Anyway, bridges. So we're talking about the physics of bridges because I get the physics when it's completely built. Because what happens is, I'll insert this picture. The sides compress the middle is the whole physics of it. It's a whole thing. How on earth do they build it? I don't get how each side... this needs to be a simultaneous process, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? They need to have these sides built, something holding them up until that middle part is placed.
Yeah,
If we are building the Golden State Bridge, that is a ocean underneath. How on earth are these people getting up there to build these bridges? I don't understand.
I feel I don't know. I understand how they're up there, but I don't understand the water, when bridges are in water.
Yeah. How did you build that? That's so impressive. Over big, chasms. Is that the right word? Chasms?
What are you trying to say?
Over chasms. Is that a word?
I don't know. I don't...
Over a chasm. Do you know what I'm talking about? CHASM. Anyway, whatever. But
that's
still,
a word.
It is a word. I think it's what I'm talking about, when a bridge is over a very high, it's a very high up bridge, and you will fall and die if
yeah.
Chasm.
Is that what you're talking about though?
Yeah. Oh. No. No, not an explosion.
No, but
I'm talking about whenever a bridge is high and you look down, you're like, oh my God, that's water, like really far down.
A chasm is a deep fissure in the earth, rock, or another surface.
Yeah, so I guess chasm.
No, that could work. Maybe.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Anyways, yeah, like, so anyway, in water, for example.
When a bridge is over something high, like, you would most likely die if you fell off of this bridge. How do you build it then? How did they get this heavy equipment and build this bridge over the big gap in the world? You know what I mean?
Do you have an answer for us?
No.
Oh, good.
I do. I mean, I did watch a video. I had a whole project on bridges a while ago. And what are you doing?
No, that's not what I meant to do. Whoops.
I had a whole project on bridges a while ago. What are you trying to do? See, that would have been really funny if you did it the first time right after what I said. We're really unhinged in this episode. It's been a long week, guys. It's been a long week. We have a lot of things going on. But
this kid just risked his life running across the road. Anyways.
People really do. I almost got hit the other day. Can we talk about what we were talking about earlier? Let's pull up some Instagrams.
Well, how did the girls say Worcestershire?
Roy's sister Cherie.
More sister Cherie. That's how I feel this week.
I want to go back to what we were talking about before.
I feel like
we need like gossip bench. Oh my God! One of my pastimes, I go on Facebook Marketplace because I love it.
Oh my gosh! I want to pull up some messages. Yeah, we're gonna insert some of these pictures, but I'm gonna reveal some of the messages that Kylie and I have based on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Okay.
She goes Marketplace.
Okay, so picture number 1: 55-gallon burn barrel. /drums, $10. This is what Kylie says.
$10.
She gives me zero contacts, right? Just these giant barrels. She says, I think I need these. I send a cry face and I say, please tell me why. Let's see what time. This was 11:10 a.m. Okay? She said, to roll down a hill in them. Duh. I thought that was obvious. Okay.
What else would I do
so
with
I
barrels?
Say, ha ha ha. That'll be enjoyable for sure. And she said, I know, right? Then she moves on to another one. Also, that was about cheese. No, she sends a picture. Here it is. Cute vintage turtle footstool. Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
Zoom in on this picture.
I forgot about this one.
Look how terrifying this face looks. And those claws.
It's so cute.
No, there's nothing cute about it.
It's in West Lafayette.
First of all, turtles aren't yellow.
That's cute.
It's a weird yellow color with a terrifying face.
I want to put it out by the couch next year.
And she says, OMG, in all caps. So first she sends me a barrel, and then she's sending me this. And I said, ew. It looks terrifying.
I do think $45 is a little steep.
Oh yeah, $45 too for this scary turtle. Okay, so we're moving on. She's just going on a roll, okay? Then she sends me another one. The gossip bench. I present you.
I need it.
The gossip bench.
Yeah.
Okay. I said gossip bench. I love it.
Yeah. We do need that.
That's a little weird too, but it was better than the other two, so I had to give her something.
Yeah. Thank you. I just really love that app. And if I
hope you guys enjoyed that more than Bridges and Roads.
The amount I would buy off that app if I could. Like, if I had unlimited space, I would buy everything.
She's going to have terrifying turtles and barrels.
Caesar, get ready for our house.
Barrels.
It'll be full of turtles and...
It was the barrels with no context that really just got my day off to a fabulous start. Honestly.
Who's $10
I was like
50 barrels?
I think I was crying laughing.
That is crazy.
When you said that. I was like hunched over dying laughing.
That's
like,
crazy.
Oh my gosh, why is she sending me this?
That is crazy to me. What a cheap
You're gonna
deal.
be on the FBI's most wanted list because they're like, why are you buying barrels?
Yeah. That's probably a suspicious purchase. But
she has them lined up outside of her house.
I think it's more wait, one day Grace just comes home and this living room's full of barrels. She's like,
yeah, Kylie has a big space in here, and next thing I know, it's gonna be full of 50 barrels.
I have been looking I have this living room. Now we only have 2 more months, so I'm not gonna get anything, I don't think, but I really want to fill it with something. Like, we have so much room.
Yeah, it's a little late now.
I almost got a ping pong table.
She wants to fill it with barrels.
I almost got barrels.
And ugly
There's something
turtles.
else I almost got.
And a gossip bench.
Oh, someone was selling like 50 pounds of like sand, and I was like, that if I made a sandbox in the living room, that would be cool. So I was like,
okay, so I'm living with her next year.
I literally like messaged the guy with barrels. I was like, are these available?
Hang on. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. I have to live with her next year, and Kaylee, if you're listening, please be taking notes of this and help me out.
Townhouse is gonna be so.
You are not bringing sand into.
Okay. What about
our home?
Balls? Like a ball pit. That's what I meant.
What about balls?
I meant like a ball pit.
No.
Why not?
We don't have room for that.
We could.
No, it's like one of those kid ones.
Yeah.
That you get for the baby. It's like the little baby pool with like a little slide.
We should fill. That should be a prank we should do. We should fill people's closets with balls, and then when they open it.
Well, now it's not a prank.
Oh, dang it. Okay, we're not.
Anyways, we're going back to you messaged the guy.
Oh yeah.
For the barrels.
I was just like, I was like, is this available? I want one of them. I just want one.
What was he doing with all these barrels?
That's what I also wanted to ask, but he didn't answer me. He might have. I haven't checked today, but
I think we should put the picture in again right here for you guys.
I said, like, could I just buy one?
Did he answer you?
No, yeah, we'll see.
He's probably like, no. I wanted to get rid of them all.
Exactly. So we'll see. If you see a barrel here next week, I got it.
It was like for like a paintball place or something.
Yeah,
and you're
I
like,
think
you're
so.
just a weirdo.
I just think it'd be fun to
Who
have.
wants 50 barrels?
It'd be cool.
50 giant barrels.
I'm
you
telling
guys.
you, one day they would come in handy.
We could all fit inside of one.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Just who?
Everyone.
That could be Goldie's new cage when she's bad. I'll put her in a barrel and roll her around.
Oh, no. This is going... No. This needs out of here. How you're neglecting an animal.
That's what I should do when I have kids. Put the baby in the barrel. I'm just kidding.
Okay, Kylie can't have kids. Kylie can't have pets. And honestly, she's not even going to have roommates next year. So...
I'll get you and Kaylee a barrel, and I'll just put it in your room and be like, happy move-in day. Here's your barrel.
It's barrel time. Get in your barrel.
How fun would it be to go down Slater in a barrel?
I do not want to roll down Slater Hill in a barrel.
Why not?
You're probably going to end up with a concussion or dead.
Well, I'll wear a helmet. Obviously. That was also self-explanatory. Helmet.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed our podcast today.
What am I even going to title this one? Like, I don't even know what.
Bridges and roads plus barrels.
Plus barrels. We should do another one on bridges, though, because we really didn't talk about bridges very much.
You said what you...
Let me go over my...
You said what you needed to say.
We need, like 4 more minutes, so I'll talk about my 3 facts that I wrote down for barrels.
For barrels?
No. For bridges. Oh my god.
What facts do you have about barrels?
Okay. No, bridges. I have facts about bridges.
About barrels.
And then, so it says, bridges can be friendly to the environment, which no one cares. But
wait, what? That was your fun fact for us.
Yeah, that was my...
Where's the...
Oh, you wanted cricket?
No, I wanted this one.
Oh.
Oh. What one was that? Oh.
No.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
That's not fun at all.
Well, I thought it was cool, and it like...
Yeah, be good for the environment.
It protects fragile ecosystems. That's cool. So not cool. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay,
they're not drooling. They're snoring.
Oh, the people?
Yeah.
They're drooling.
Our audience. They're drooling. Maybe. If they're in a deep
Maybe.
sleep.
AJ's probably drooling. AJ drools so much. Anyway, so...
Just calling you out.
That's not really called. Everyone that knows it
Okay,
knows that.
next.
Anyway, yeah. Some bridges go nowhere, and like some get like either destroyed or they get broken, and like the government like won't like. There's like a good amount of bridges out in America that have just not been fixed, and so like you can like just the middle will just be gone, or like it'll go and then like it won't go anywhere else. Like, they had a whole list of the bridges that were still in America.
I'm having a hard time understanding this concept.
So, sometimes the bridges that, like, America builds breaks, gets broken down, or, like, gets demolished. But instead of demolishing the whole thing, you don't have to. You can just demolish half.
So what do they do with the other half?
They just leave it there. They develop on the other side. Like, they don't need to you know what I mean?
Oh, they just build onto it.
It's like a cost-effective way. And, like, they'll just leave half of bridges places because it costs more to destroy them.
But you're saying they, like, build onto the half to fix it?
No,
or...
they will leave half-broken bridges just
But
there.
people can't drive on it.
No, but they're there.
So then it's really just a waste of space.
Exactly. But you could drive on it if you went the wrong way. Like, if you could figure out how to get onto one.
Don't do that.
I will one day. And I'll vlog the experience. That was...
These are not
one
fun
more.
facts.
It's not funny or interesting at all. It's just that bridges...
It's not funny or interesting at all.
It's really not.
That makes you guys want to listen, doesn't it?
Bridges provide border security.
Okay. Yep, we're done.
Again, not
Thanks
funny or
for coming to
interesting
our
at all.
podcast today. Have a good day.
No way you're getting this right. Nope.
That was embarrassing.
What am I gonna title this?
Bridges, roads, and barrels. Bridges, roads, and barrels.